Well, good morning, and welcome to your weekly message from First Congregational Church, Milford, New Hampshire. I'm your pastor, Al Hoyt. Today is Thursday, June 24th, a very special day, and we'll get to that in a minute. The church office is closed Friday. It will be closed next Friday, July 2nd as well. On Wednesday, coming up, 9:30 to 1:30, you may come and pick up your communion elements if you're still watching the worship service from home. Remember, Wednesday from 9:30 to 1:30 p.m. From 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock on Wednesday, Playhouse 101 50th anniversary celebration will be held here on the grounds of the church. If the weather permits, it will be outside, and if not, it will be in the parish house. Thursday, July 1st, Garden Friends meet from 9:30 to 12, and again, you can come and pick up your communion elements if you're watching from home between 9:30 and 1:30 p.m. Since the office is closed on Friday, I'll be distributing elements to anyone who needs them. And then, of course, next Sunday is Independence Day. So as I mentioned, our outdoor worship services have been absolutely wonderful. It's just so great to be together again and still be allowed to, for those folks who aren't comfortable yet being together, to watch the worship at home and to participate at home. I hope that more and more of you will feel comfortable after you've been vaccinated and come to the church and spend some time with the folks you know. We've suspended coffee hour for the summer. So I hope folks don't mind, but most of the people who have been attending coffee hour regularly are coming to worship. So it's kind of like redundant to then go home and sit on a computer and talk to each other. Today, June 24th, is the 4th anniversary of you calling me to be your pastor. Hard to believe that it's already been 4 years, but there we are. So, as you know, I like to read. I have several books of modern parables. One that I've read from before, I've even preached from before, is called The Millionaire and the Scrub Lady by William E. Barton. And I was just reading through a few things and I thought, I've got a story I think I'd like to tell today, especially since tomorrow, or actually tonight, I'll be driving down to Middleborough, Mass to see my grandkids, or 3 of them, and spend some time with them before I have to go to a funeral on Saturday. So I will be out of town Friday and Saturday. But this is called No Gum in Goodness. I spake unto Keturah, saying, I must take me unto the shop of the barber. Now the daughter of Keturah was there, and she spake unto me, and saying, Grandpa, the barber giveth unto everyone that hath his hair cut a stick of gum. Wilt thou bring the gum to me? And I answered her and said to her, Alas, my little maiden, it cannot be. Youth has many privileges which belong not unto those advanced in years. And among them is the privilege of receiving gum from the barber. If there come unto the shop of the barber a nice little girl, and she sitteth very quietly in the chair while he bobbeth her hair just below her ears, unto her doth he give a stick of gum. And peradventure there come unto his shop a small boy, and he maketh no fuss, but remaineth quietly in the chair, and goeth forth smiling with his hair cut just as short as mine. Unto him also doth the barber give a stick of gum. But unto aged men, like unto thy grandpa, doth he give no gum. Yea, though they be never so good, rejoice in thy youth, and congratulate thyself that thou hast entered into the kingdom of heaven as a little child. For youth, there is a balm in Gilead. But for Grandpa, there is no gum in goodness. And she said, Grandpa, across the street from the shop of the barber is a drugstore, and in the drugstore there is gum. Howbeit, they give thee not one stick, but 5, and thou shalt give unto the man in the white coat a nickel. And I said, Between 1 stick which the barber giveth free, and 5 sticks which the man with the white coat in the drugstore giveth for a nickel, it is a measurable difference in good hard cash. And she waited a moment and said, Grandpa, wilt thou bring me the gum? And I said, Perhaps. And she considered and asked, Grandpa, what is the meaning of perhaps? And I said, the word perhaps is a word of widely different combinations. For sometimes it meaneth, not if I can think of some good reason for not doing it. And again it meaneth, it shall never be done. And yet again it meaneth, I might do it. And she said, Grandpa, what doth perhaps mean when a little girl asketh her grandpa for gum, and she asketh him very nicely and saith, Please? And I said, It meaneth that she shall have the gum. And she got it. Now Keturah heard all of this and said nothing. But I saw her smiling as though the little maiden were learning some things which her grandmother knew all along. And I said unto Keturah, I wonder if I could write a parable about the different meanings of a word. And Keturah said, Perhaps. I love those little stories like that. I hope you enjoyed that one as well. It wasn't perhaps in my house, so it was maybe. And we all knew that maybe meant probably not. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. I want you to know that the last 4 years has been an absolute wonderful time for me. I've loved it. I hope there are many more years for us to be together, but only God knows that. So until we meet again, and I hope to meet you in church soon, take good care of yourself. Spend some time enjoying this glorious weather. Spend some time enjoying the grounds of the church and the gardens. And until we see you again, God bless.